Okay, hello YouTube. Thanks for watching. So I just want to talk a little bit about recruiting. So recruiting strategies, and without talking to friends and family, because I know that in the network marketing space, that is a myth. All right, and a lot of people think, oh my God, I don't want to get started because I feel I have to talk to family and friends. And that includes people, like on your social media, for people that you knew before joining a network marketing opportunity. If that was always the thing that stopped you from getting started in a network marketing opportunity, and some people do actually get started in a network marketing opportunity and never end up doing anything with it because they had this whole kind of like fear, thinking that if they do get started, they're going to run into kind of a lot of rejection and fear of, I don't know, being laughed at or whatever, or getting a whole lot of no's. So they end up not really getting started, and they just said, well, I'm just sort of focused on the products or whatever, when actually, what they really wanted to do was to sort of build an income out of it, and get their business launched. So we're going to talk about this. So, first of all, please guys, subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. That really helps the channel. I'm uploading a lot of content about helping people in the network marketing space, how to recruit, how to generate leads. We've got a lot of done for you content that I put out there, in the form of share codes. If you're, into building funnels and stuff, I share a lot of stuff that I've done for you that saves you a lot of time. Guys, we've got a Facebook group, all right, that I've put together that gives out a lot of resources, helps you out in all kinds of areas and helping you with the network marketing space. So get on the link below, join my group. Love to have you on board. So become part of the community. And if you're excited and potentially ready to join our thriving team, okay, which is our official opportunity, I'd love to share that with you, because a lot of the stuff that I'm putting out there is really designed to help you crush it in our particular network marketing opportunity. So I'd love to have you on board. All right, so let's get started. So basically, in the importance of sifting out, the people are probably not even going to work with you anyway, okay, and really focusing on people who, apologies for that, but yeah, really focusing on people who are, going to give you the time of day, because, a lot of the time that I have wasted, and it's probably about, network marketing is typically 95% a waste of time. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just the stuff that you typically have to do, or traditionally, So when I first started network marketing back in the mid 1990s, there was so much time wasting. You just write out a list of names, family, friends, people acquaintances, and you just go through the list, and you pretty much know, right off, right at the start that none of these people are going to join anyway. But they always say to you, never prejudge, never prejudge. Now, I'm not saying that they will never come round, maybe, but from what I've discovered is, I've had people who have taken an interest. I'm talking about family and friends. I've had people who have they've come round to me. But it wasn't until after I had created a certain amount of success, in the network marketing space, and it was it was being able to prove to it wasn't consciously trying to deliberately prove to people. That's not my game plan, but it was obvious. It had obviously proven to people that things were working out for me, and then it's funny how they start asking questions. So, but having said that, guys, I've never really had anyone who I knew. In fact, in Live Good, I've personally sponsored over 350 people. I think it is. Last time I checked, I'm on the top 30 of the leaderboard in a company with 1.3 million people. So I'm in the top 30, and I've sponsored about 330 people in that company in the last one and a half years since I joined. I've been at the top of the leaderboards in various companies, but. And I've built up a team in Live Good of over 100,000. All right, it's it hasn't been easy. There's been a lot of struggle, and the reason and of all those people who joined, none of them joined me who ever sort of knew me prior to getting into the network marketing space. Okay, Only one person. I'm one person that I ever knew. He was a roommate of mine in Hong Kong. He had joined. He joined me, and he's still there. He's really doing really well. He's ranking up. He's got a team, and he's the only person who ever joined me in Live Good, who knew me prior to getting into network marketing. So basically, pretty much 99.9% of the people who joined me in any business in network marketing since I got back into the industry in 2015 were once a cold lead. Really, that's just the fact of the matter. So anyway, I mean, whether you're promoting Facebook groups, connecting with like-minded people, a lot of people are doing this kind of stuff, and what I want to share with you guys is a powerful onboarding tool. A conversion mechanism is what I like to call it, and it's easy to set up with using free tools that are duplicatable. All right, and these tools are pretty much what you're using already, but probably not in the way that we're sort of recommending you use them. And you can even implement some of the stuff that you're currently using that you feel is working, and you'd like to stick with that, because I'm not the kind of leader or upline or call me what you want. Don't even call me a leader. Just call me a buddy or whatever. I'd love to, if I'm just a few steps ahead in certain areas, I feel that I can help. And if you're getting gold nuggets out of this, just follow it. Because honestly, guys, if you just follow some of these techniques, and I'm not the kind of person that likes to take things away from you. All right, that was the thing back in 2015, was the deciding point whether I get back into the network marketing space was, the fear of thinking that I had to follow my sponsor. I had to follow exactly what he did or what my upline were doing. And it just wasn't my strategy. It just wasn't my style. So I need to figure out my own way. So there's no way I'm going to, force you to do what I do. All right. I wanted to implement a system that can leverage what you do if you're happy about doing it. Certainly the good aspects and the good parts about what you're doing. But you have to be doing something, guys. You can't be just sitting on your butt doing nothing, watching TV, watching Netflix. That's not income producing activities. That's not getting out there. You need to get out of your comfort zone. But if there are systems or methods that you're implementing that are working for you, and you only know that if you're tracking your results, you need to have something in place that's set up, that saying, okay, this is working quite well. Maybe go out there and ask the people that have come in and joined your team, how did you discover me? How did you find out about me? Then you're going to easily work out what is working for you. All right. So for example, if they say, well, I came in through your video. I mean, I know that about a lot of the people. Most of the people who joined me came in through my YouTube videos, which we're going to talk a little bit about later on in this presentation. So I know that YouTube works for me. All right. Because I know that when people come to me and they connect with me, it's interesting that they know me really better than I know them. And I don't mean to say that as being arrogant, but they say to me, I said, I've been watching your videos. I love your videos. They're great. This is, I joined you through YouTube, and, I'm tracking the whole process. So I know YouTube works for me. All right. So obviously I'm going to be leveraging that up. And I highly recommend adding YouTube because, it's powerful. So we're going to talk about free and duplicatable tools. And leveraging the platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, which is where people are already on. I want to talk about Facebook groups and the benefits of setting up your own group. Okay, sorry, it's all kind of messy here. Let me just reorganize. So I want to talk about Facebook groups. This is what I've been talking about on my channel recently. Check out some of my recent videos. We've been talking about a very powerful conversion mechanism. And I'm putting a lot of value into my Facebook group. I'll put the link below to my Facebook group that can get you set up. So on my pinned post in my group, as soon as you get in there, you'll see and be able to download the PDF and step-by-step guide. And that whole process is all rebrandable, by the way. It's part of a funnel that you can set up. That's the whole recruiting system. That's the whole kind of conversion mechanism. So what it does is it allows you to automatically filter out people who are not really going to be potentially working with you anyway. So why waste your time? Okay, it gives you access to positive connections. Okay, so these conversions will be positive. All right, and they're just real people that you're potentially going to work with. That's what you want. Okay, so the onboarding process, I'll just give you a little hint that you're going to be asking, your system is going to be asking questions on their way through. And I don't want to call it a funnel, all right, but if you think of a funnel as a set of pages, that's not necessarily what this is. Guys, in its simplest form, a funnel is basically a step-by-step process, okay? And that's why I call it an onboarding mechanism or a conversion mechanism, because that's really what it is. You don't have to use a funnel to make this work, all right? But because we're using Facebook groups, most people know how to use these systems. And if you've never set up your own Facebook group, or you've considered to do that, you'll realize it's actually a very easy step to do, okay? But you can set it up in a way that we instruct you how to do it, so that you're asking the questions before they get in the group, and then you're reaching out and communicating with them privately, so you're getting to know every single person that comes into your personal private group, okay? So that you're friend requesting them, you're sending them messages, you're tagging them in the group, you're giving them something that they, that irresistible download or that irresistible offer that you advertised on the outside, that is right there in the group on the pin post, and you tell them that's where it is. You tag them and say, congratulations, welcome to the group, welcome all the new members. Here's the download that I promised you. I've already sent you a message. I've sent you a friend request. Check my messages. Love to work with you. And then just work towards setting up a kind of a Zoom call or whatever, because again, Zoom is free. Guys, this whole process is so simple, all right? I'm not giving you some kind of fancy push button system here. I'm just letting you leverage the tools that you're probably already using. So you're getting access to all these real people. Now, I highly recommend implementing and adding YouTube if you haven't already done that. Okay, YouTube has always been my absolute favorite. All right, so let me give you a background. I launched my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, in 2015. Okay, I now have almost 10,000 subscribers. Now, I regard that as kind of a slow process. Okay, I know that some people in the network marketing space have done that and doubled that in a shorter period of time. All right, but guys, if you think about it, even if you're getting a few hundred or just maybe 50, 60, or maybe even less, maybe 10 or 20 views per video, if you're regularly uploading video, then that really mounts up. Okay, so if you just stick with it, okay, and so you don't have to be coming across as a guru. All right, if you remember in this video, I was trying to say to you that if I'm just a few steps ahead in certain areas, then I have something I can potentially teach you. Okay, think of it as a gold nugget. All right, just give some tips, give some tricks. And the great thing about network marketing is you are not necessarily, you don't have to be the one that thought up this process, or you don't have to be the one that initially thought about that gold nugget that you're teaching someone that's working for you, because you're edifying the leaders, or you're edifying your upline, or whatever, and it actually works out a whole lot better. We're kind of lucky in the network marketing space, because the average people, or are doing incredible things by being average, and by being average, that makes you a better network marketer, which is contradictory outside the network marketing space. You look at these gurus on YouTube, you look at these gurus on blogging platforms, or you look at these amazing gurus on TikTok or whatever, who get thousands of views, tens of thousands of views. They're actually pretty stressed out, a lot of them. They're trying to figure things out or whatever, but in reality, the great thing about network marketing is it actually pays you. It actually makes you more successful if you are showing that you are actually the regular guy, because that makes you more kind of special. All right, people gravitate towards people who say, wow, if he can do that, I can definitely do that. So I've spoken to some of my mentors, some of my people I highly respect, people like Ryan Gunnis, who's an incredible recruiter in a network marketing opportunity. He's been interviewed by Ray Higdon, a great leader, and he purposely, and he's actually said this right out there on his channel. He said, I purposely, deliberately create clunky looking videos that are not smooth and it's not perfect, and he purposely does it like that, even though he could probably do a whole lot of better job. In fact, he could do a better job, but he purposely doesn't do that because he wants to come across as your regular guy, because that's the beauty of network marketing, is if you look like you're a real professional, people are going to probably turn away because they think that, I can't be like that. I can't do what he does. And sometimes even me, sometimes I cringe because I am a bit of a geeky kind of guy by nature. So I sometimes cringe and think maybe I should tone this down a bit, make it a bit easier for people to follow. But I do try and put together a lot of done for you content to make it a little bit easier for people. So that's kind of like what I'm trying to do with this. All right. So anyway, don't want to make this video too long. I've already gone over what the time I wanted to do, but guys, just leverage what you're already doing. Leverage your social media engagement, but just think about promoting your Facebook group. So what I'm suggesting is the Facebook group becomes the lead magnet. The Facebook group becomes your main kind of opportunity to promote. Why would you want to do that? Because regardless of what happens with your primary business, nobody has a crystal ball, all right? And you just want to get people into your community. All right. The other thing is, sometimes people like to prejudge. They think, well, I've seen that before. I know all about it. All right. I don't want to join it because because people typically prejudge things. All right. They think they know all about it when the truth is they probably don't. But anyway, it's always better to get them connected with you. That way you can nurture them. That way you can build up that know, like, and trust. So I'm suggesting build that community first. Put all your resources in there. You probably have multiple streams of income anyway. So, but I would highly recommend it when it comes to multiple streams of income. I would highly recommend that they marry up together, harmoniously anyway. Because like, for example, me, I do have Home Business Academy. I do have multiple income funnel, and I do have Leads Leap. These are my recommended tools that I recommend, and they also make me money. So they are, in fact, my multiple income streams that I make money from. But obviously, my main network marketing company is the official company that I'm promoting, okay, which is Live Good, and that's what I'm passionate about. But these other tools harmonize and help me to grow that opportunity. So just do what you do, and then you'll learn some other tips and tricks in my group. Just keep connecting with people, guys. Keep connecting, keep building those relationships, getting new people exposed to what you're doing. So, you've got to be continuously posting on your social media, getting up a YouTube channel, promoting that YouTube video on your Facebook, use all the different platforms, so that they all get exposed, and just keep going. Okay. Obviously stay consistent. All this stuff. Just keep posting, and stay committed. And some of the things that helps me to do that is that I feel that if I'm constantly looking at ways to improve, doing personal development, checking out my mentors, what are they? Who are the mentors? I'm talking about gurus in the industry. I don't like to use that word guru, but maybe a better word would be some of the leaders. There's a lot of people on YouTube who are doing some great stuff. Check out their podcasts or whatever. Read some books. I could recommend a lot of good books for personal development. And I find that when you're in this season of total kind of immersion in your education, you'll always have things to talk about in your network marketing business when you're promoting your network marketing opportunity. Okay, and you don't always have to be Mr. Network Marketer. All right, you don't want to come across as being a kind of a walking billboard. Talk about your hobbies, mix that in, but occasionally just sort of slip in a subtle, plug, to what it is you're doing, but make it relative to the whole thing. For example, if you're out playing golf and enjoying the sunshine, people are going to naturally wonder why you have this time freedom. All right. And just talk about it. Said, I love being here on the golf course, and the great thing is I've made the choice. Some of the choices I've made in joining an opportunity that I'd love to share with you has allowed me to play more golf in my spare time. Who's going to resist that? They're going to love it. That's the kind of video I'm talking about. So you think about your hobby. Think about how the network marketing business has helped you to give you more that time freedom, or maybe the products specifically has helped you to improve your health. That's another thing you can talk about. Anyway, so join my Facebook group. Love to work with you. Got the download rebrandable PDF that you can get access to, plus the share codes that you'll get there as well. And on your way into the group, do me a favor, answer those 3 questions. That helps me, and I'll be in touch with you. We'll connect. Look out for my friend request, and hope to connect with you on Facebook. I like to build my team on a kind of like a personal level. So, I'm here to work with you, support you, guide you every step of the way. All right. If you're keen to join a thriving team, all right, and then you're looking to partner up, let's do this. All right, let's work together. I'd love to. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the inside, and bye for now. Click on the links below. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.